Hey guys, it's me, Shadow, and we're going to start, I believe, part 6. And I think same. I know before we're in zone, I believe 10, and like before, what we're gonna do is we're gonna if we're gonna follow the same as before. If we catch Fluff, uh, 15 minutes or less, I'll continue the video and go into zone 11. If it takes longer than 15, if it takes longer than 15 minutes, uh, I'll catch him and cut the video there. Let's see. You know what? Let's see. There's something I kind of wanted to think about. That's the fate of the Pokemon franchise. Now, I know that it's a very good franchise. I like it too. But what I'm worried about it is that, from my opinion, I always felt that the Pokemon franchise is kind of repetitive. I guess that's the best way I can say it. It's kind of repetitive because, like, Pokemon has always done the same kind of thing. You know, pick a starter, 8 badges. I think the last one they went kind of I think the last Pokemon game, I think, or like Gen 9 or something. I think that's the Gen that they last one had a game. I think they had like 3 views or like 3 different routes you can take to clear the game, which I kind of respect because they're doing something different, right? But despite that, I always felt like the fan games that the fans make are not always, but usually better than the normal games. At least that's what I feel like. Like, at least some of the fan games now, they let you like mod your IVs. They even max your EVs. It costs money. It costs gold or Poke Dollars. Cost Poke Dollars, but you can do it, right? And I always felt like those slice of life improvements made the fan games more fun and adaptable than the mainline games. But the only thing that I have to say about the fan games is that not the stories that the fan games make, because it's not from an official source. I don't think it's ever there. I don't think it could be ever considered like lore. You know what I mean? Like Nintendo's never going to probably accept like the lore, because the lore from fan games. At least from my personal opinion, I really feel like they won't. Because like that's the only thing that's the only thing I don't like about playing fan games, is that if they make if the fan games make a good story, it's going to get vetoed by the original games, because like, oh no, that's what a fan thinks happens. That's what actually happened. And the problem with that is, I feel like as fan games get more popular, that becomes the consensus of what lore. Like that's what they think the lore is, even if they don't have Nintendo's consent. My humble opinion. Let's see. Pokemon fan games. Pokemon Reborn was good. Like, don't get me wrong. Pokemon Reborn, story-wise, was very good. Gameplay, though, I felt some of it was kind of repetitive. Because the only thing about repetitive, what I mean, is that I felt like Pokemon Reborn has way too many puzzles. I felt like they have a story bit, but it's a story bit, then a puzzle, and then a puzzle, and then another bit, and then like basically I felt like the thing was story bit, puzzle, progression, puzzle, then you clear an area, then another puzzle, and then another story bit, and then after the story bit, it's a puzzle, then after the puzzle, it's progression, and after progression, then it's a puzzle. Right? Like, it's, like... But I really liked it, though. So I liked the game, but I just felt that the game had way too many puzzles. I actually felt that Reborn was more of a puzzle game than a Pokemon one. Because, the amount of puzzles you have to do, even just to beat the main story, is a lot. It's a lot, and some of those puzzles are not easy. Right? I only got through them because I used a guide. I don't find it shameful. The only I breeze the puzzle, if I didn't use a guide, I think those puzzles would be really, really hard. At the point where it would be really frustrating. Now, because of the passwords, because the thing about Pokemon Reborn, there is a password system where you add challenges. So there's a password so that you can't over level, and there's and stuff like that. So I think that if you can tolerate all the puzzles and you use the appropriate passwords, Pokemon Reborn, I think, in my personal opinion, would make a great Nuzlocke. Nuzlocking it would be a really big challenge. You'd have to Wikigi or GameFAQs the appropriate passwords to get to set up the proper challenge, right, for the Nuzlocke. But I think it would be really, really, really good. Really good fan game to Nuzlocke. Technically, technically, if you think about it, all fan games are pretty good to Nuzlocke. If you consider that all the fan games usually give a lot of quality of life, right? But I do feel that but despite that, I think that's pretty good to Nuzlocke. But despite the puzzles, the story and stuff is good. Yeah. Pokemon Uranium is actually not that bad either. But if I have to say the best fan game that I have played so far is probably Pokemon Xenoverse. If I'm being honest. Super, super positive. Let's see. I can't wait for nexomon 3. I heard it's gonna be 3. I heard, and I think I saw pictures that it's gonna be in 3D, which I think is gonna be good. But the thing is, though, uh, the jump to 3D, I always feel it's kind of tricky because I feel like, because when it comes to Pokemon, this opinion is probably not going to be popular, but I'm going to say it anyway. I feel like Pokemon is better in 2D than 3D, if I'm being honest. Right? I get the 3D thing. It's the graphics wise, it's pleasing. But in my personal opinion, I feel like Pokemon would be better as a 2D game. If I'm being totally honest, I could be wrong, but I personally feel like Pokemon would be better as a 2D game. And I feel the same way about Nexomon as well, and all creature capturing games. I feel would be better as just being 2D. So that also includes no. Actually, no. I take that back. Nexomon and Pokemon, I think, would be good aesthetically to be 2D, but the rest of them, I feel, can be in 3D. Has potential to be good in 3D, but despite that, right? I think that, in all honesty, most creature capture games are best in 2D. There are a few. I think Coromon would be pretty good. Would be better in 3D. That's why, no, actually, no, scrap that. No. After thinking about it, I think that majority of creature capture games, Coromon, Nexomon, and Pokemon, are games that, or maybe creature capture games in general, I feel should be in 2D instead of 3D. There are exceptions. I think that there should be exceptions to that rule, but I feel the majority of creature games should be in 3D. I mean in 2D. Sorry, not 3D. Power World, I think, in my opinion, has to be 3D. I don't think it would work in 2D. Yeah, I think Power World. I think Power World and certain other exceptions. Aside from Power World and a few other exceptions, I think that 2D for creature capture games are better for them to be in 2D than 3D. Most. There are exceptions. What else is there? Pokemon. Oh, you know what? I'm also curious. Does Pokemon Go have battles? And if they do, is it similar to the RPG battles? Like is it similar to like the Pokemon, like the normal Pokemon games, like, you know, whatever the current Pokemon game is? Like, is the battle similar to that, or is it like a special type of battle system for Pokemon Go? If there is battles. I'm asking because I never played Pokemon Go, because I didn't want to. When I play creature capture games, I want to train them up. You know, I don't want to just catch them. Unless there's a lot of them. like unless like there's a lot, I don't really want to. I don't really like capturing them. Like, no. Okay, no. I said that wrong. Let me rephrase that. What I meant to say was, like, I feel like if you're gonna capture, if they're gonna make a game that's about capturing mods, you have to put some type of like incentive to catch them, right? To catch them, like, and if you can't battle, for me, that kind of kills it. You know what I mean? Like, if you can't fight with them, why bother catching them? You know what I mean? Let's see. Do you guys know that I used to be a big fan of Gundam, right? But the problem is that Gundam games are usually like fighters and shooters, and with my bad hand, and since since I was born with bad hand-eye coordination, I couldn't really play those games. But lucky for me, there was a time where there was a Gundam game for the PS2 that came out where I was able to play because it came out as an RPG, and that was I think it's called like MS Saga New Dawn. I think. Don't quote me on it. I could be wrong. I know the game title is called MS Saga, but I don't know I can't remember what the thing is called. I think it's New Dawn, but don't quote me on it. I love that game. Yes, the Gundams are in chibi SD models, but you know, for RPG for the PS2, I could forgive them for that. Anyone played the Shadow Hearts series for the PlayStation 2? I felt that that series was pretty good. Was excellent, in fact. Really excellent. Story was good. Game mechanics were good. I didn't like the wheel thing. I didn't like the wheel thing that they forced you to do. During combat, but you know. I used to love visual novels. I really did. But the problem with visual novels is that, like, I think visual novels is something that you will eventually get bored of. Because I got bored. Like, it's just click. No content. You just read and read. I couldn't keep doing that anymore. It's just, so I gave up visual novels because I liked them at first, but you know, after a while, you do it for a while and it got to me. No gameplay, kind of boring. Where are you, Fluff? You know, Fluff, it's hard to, like, do this grinding for you and not be resentful. You know? 45. I have 40 G's of gold, and I can't even go like, I can't go back because I have to. Then I have to travel through the cave again, and I don't want to. And I don't want to do that. It's so hard not to be resentful of you right now. You have no idea. You have no idea. I mean, don't get me wrong. I see the benefit. You know the bright side of things. My starter is super over leveled. He's basically almost at level 50, right? I mean, close. Right? So I see the bright side. Don't get me wrong, Fluff, but you know. Now I understand that you're a mega rare and you gotta have your mega rare pride. You know, I understand it. Don't get me wrong. I understand it. You got your mega rare pride. You're a mega rare mon. You gotta make it hard, right? But I get it, the difficulty. You know. But I mean, look, I'm running through the grass. Don't you think I deserve a little bit of face and face and appear? I'm sure you can find Fluff in the green flag in the green. I know you can find it in the green grass too, so I'm looking. Holy shit, man! And to think that during post game I'll lose these levels. Shooting monk, 556 damage. Oh, come on, guys, seriously. It took forever to catch this guy. I think Fulazy. I think even Fulazy or whatever else. Wasn't this long. Come on. Should I use some of the tactics I used to make Fulazy appear? Nah. This fluff seems different. I don't think he'll fall for the tactics. Oh, he did! Hallelujah, hallelujah. I let my guard down, and he appeared. Okay, let's be honest. My tactics didn't work, cause like, okay, no. Let's be honest. I should be honest. My tactics. I take back what I said. The tactics didn't work, because if you think about it, I thought about using it, and then it appeared. So technically, the tactics didn't work. I apologize for lying. It will not happen again. Okay. Now, with that out of the way, let's try to catch this Fluff. Or Frulf. Can I paralyze this guy? Yeah, boom. Switch about. We gotta put this guy to sleep. Hallelujah, Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Thank you for appearing for me. And now get caught. Because I can't buy traps because I'm not near store. Okay, now we're going to area 11. I gotta check the timer to see if it's past 15 minutes. And then we'll do it tomorrow. If it's past 15 minutes or not. Okay. So, checking the timer. And it's 25 minutes. It's past 15. So, we'll continue it tomorrow. Alright. So, since it's past 15 minutes, I better do what I promised, and I'll end it here. So, thank you guys. If you tuned in, thank you, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. So I'm gonna end it here, and grind in item world. All right. So bye guys. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.